if I am removing the distance of AB, what I'll get? AB equals to under the root of x2 minus x2 to the whole square, that is 1 plus 1 to the whole square plus. Similarly, I'll get 0 plus of minus, that becomes place, so the whole square. Okay. So when I'm solving this, this becomes your 2 square plus your 2 square under the root. So this is your 4 plus 4 under the root, isn't it? Isn't it? So this is equal to what? This is equal to your root 8. So this is your root 8. Okay. So similarly, let me remove the value of B, C also. See, when I'm taking these two here, B and C here, this is your x1, this is your y1, this is your x2, this is your y2. So when I do that one out, what I'll get, what I'll be getting here is, I'll be getting under the root of your minus 1 to the whole square plus 2 minus 0 to the whole square. Okay, now when I remove the root of this one, this becomes your 4 plus, again your 4, right? So after this, what will get, will be getting a root 8. Okay, so this is also your root 8 only. So the next thing here is, let me remove the value of C2D. C2D, that is your x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1, x2 is your minus 3, minus of plus, minus into minus is your plus. So I wrote here plus 1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 to the whole square. So what I'll get your 2 square and also 2 square. So when I do this, actually you will be having what, when I remove the root of this one, you'll get your 4. Okay, so I'm right like that. 4 and again what? 4 under the root. So the resultant is again root 8. So let me remove the value of D2A also. Now D2A is x2 minus x1, that is your x2 is how much? Minus 3 minus of minus under the whole square plus y2 minus of minus the whole square of y1, isn't it? So here when I do this one out, I'll get what? Minus 3 plus 1 to the whole square plus, now similarly this one also the s is left out, right? So 2 squares left out. Now when I'm solving this, I'm getting here minus 2 square plus 2 square. Okay, so this is how much? 4 plus 4 again, so this equals to your root 8. Okay, see here, whenever we are doing here minus 2 square, that is minus 2 square means minus 2 into minus 2. Minus into minus is your plus. So that's the reason we are having plus 4 as your resultant. Am I clear? So here you can say that this everything over here is the same, right? So all the line segments are here are same. So this must be a square, isn't it? But what about the diagonals? You need to look at the diagonals also to decide whether it's a square or not. In a square, not only the sides are equal, but also the diagonals are also equal. So let us remove the diagonal length. So one of the diagonal is your AC, the other of the diagonal is your B2D is equals to, as you know, that under the root of x2 minus x1 and x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1. Here also x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1, isn't it? So what are the values of A? A is minus 1 comma 2. Here, let me write over here. So we have taken the value of A equals to what? Minus 1 comma minus 2, and C we have taken as minus 1 comma 2, isn't it? Isn't it? Yes. And B, C. So what is the value of B here? The value of B. B is 1 comma 0. Value of D. What would be the value of 3D minus 3 comma 0? So I'm just substituting the values of AC, x2 minus x1, x2 minus of x1. Similarly, y2 minus of y1, isn't it? So here, when I do this, I'll have an addition symbol. So what I'll get minus 1 plus 1 to the whole square. Similarly, I need here addition symbol. So this comes out to what? 4 square, right? So the opposite symbols, this is removed directly. So we are left with root 16. Okay, so root 16 is what? 4. Similarly, I am solving this one also. This is your x2 is minus 3 minus of x1 by y2 is 0, 7 is also 0. So similarly, this one also we are having here minus 4 whole square plus 0. So this is also your root 16, that's your 4. Since AB is equal to your BC is equals to your CD is equals to your DA, and also AC is equivalent to your BD. Hence it forms what? A square. I hope it is clear now. So let's look at the next one over here. So similarly, here also we'll be doing the same scenario. We will be removing the value of AB, that is the distance of AB, and also I'll be removing the distance of BC. Also, I'll be removing the distance of AC. Also, I'll be removing the distance of your AD, isn't it? So here, so this becomes of x under the root of x2 minus x1 to the whole square. That is, I will be getting 3 plus 3 to the whole square, isn't it? Plus 1 minus I to the whole square. Here we are having 6 square plus minus 4 square, isn't it? Now, what I'll get is that is 6 and over here 16. So when I'm adding these two over here, what is the resultant is a 52, isn't it? So similarly, let us look at a PC also. That is your x2 minus x1 to the whole square plus y2 minus y1 to the whole square, isn't it? So you may be looking at this symbol over here, okay? You know, where do we have it, right? So here we are having a 4 plus 16, okay? So this is how much? Root 20. So this is your root 20. And similarly, let us look at C. Wait, I have taken AC length. So this would be CD length. I'm sorry, this is just CD length. Okay. CD length is equals to root of x2 minus x1. x2 is your 1 minus into minus, that becomes your plus 5 to the whole square plus y2 minus of y1 to the whole square. So here you are having 6 square plus here you are having 4 square again, right? You have an equal number. I'm ignoring that because you are doing multiplication, squaring of the terms, isn't it? So here 36 plus your 16, isn't it? So this itself is your root 52 again. So let us look at AD length, that is your root of A to D. C, this is A to your D. A to D. So your x2 is your minus 1 minus of your x1 to the whole square plus y2 is your 4 minus of y1 is your a whole square. So if you look at this, this becomes your addition. So I'll get what? This as your resultant plus, and when I'm solving this, this becomes what? Minus 9 whole square, right? Isn't it? Is it 1 square or plus a square? Wait, we don't. Minus 4 minus minus 4 here minus 5. Yeah. So like see what do we get here? Is it minus 4 minus 5? I hope the sum is correct. We didn't do anything wrong over here, right? Wait. In the question here, it is given as D length, right? Yeah. So this is actually a printing mistake. Here it should be a 5, comma minus 5, comma 1, right? Yes. Yes. So let's see. And similarly, I think I have seen from here exactly because I know the numbers already. So x2 minus x1. Yeah, x2 minus x1. I'll have to here 2 square here 4 square, as you can see that. So the resultant is 4 plus 16, that is your root 20, your root 20. So if you are looking at AB and CD are equal, BC and AD are equal. Okay. Now let me write the resultant over here. the resultant of AB was your root 52, and the resultant of BC is your root 20. Eventually, this is also equivalent to, so BC is 20 AD. This is equivalent to your AD, and similarly, this is equivalent to your CD, isn't it? So if I draw a parallelogram, I may get them as to be equal, isn't it? If it is a parallelogram, or it may be a rectangle also. But in rectangle, the diagonals are equal. So you need to look at these diagonals as well now. Okay, B, C, and what D. So let me look at the diagonal AC. So what is the value of A minus 3 comma 5? Let me write it over here. Minus 3 comma 5, and the C length is what? 1 comma minus 3. B is a 3 comma 1, and D is your minus 5 comma 1. So let us remove the value of AC. AC length is nothing but your x2, that is your 3 minus of 20 whole square, plus I minus into minus becomes your plus, so 3 whole square, right? So when I'm doing this, I'll get your 4 square plus your 8 square, isn't it? Here we have minus here. So this is your 16, so 8 into 8 is your 64, right? So when I'm adding these two over here, I'll add up with only root 80. So let us look at B to D diagonal as well. X2 minus of your x1 minus into minus is a plus to the whole square, plus 1 minus 1 gives you 0, right? So this is your what, 8 square and 0 root, and this is your root 64. That is, I can write 8 also, right? So if you are observing here, the diagonals are not equal, but the two sides are equal. AB is equal to CD, and this side AD is also equivalent to your BC. Using this criteria, I can say that the given points forms a parallelogram. Forms a parallelogram. Okay, am I clear with this? Right, good. So this ends up your this part, isn't it? So let me remove that distance of A to B is your under the root. As you're having no negative signs over here, you can do it directly. So let's see, 7 minus 4 to the whole square plus your 6 minus 5 to the whole square. So this is left out with your 3 square, and this is left out with your 1 square. So this is your 9 plus 1. The resultant is how much? Root 10. Okay. So similarly, let me remove the value of E to C. That is your x2 is your 4 minus your 7 plus 3 minus your 6, right? So this comes out to be what? Minus 3 whole square plus this also what? Minus 3 whole square, isn't it? Isn't it? So here we are having 9 plus what? 9 only, 9 only. So this is your root 18. So this is your root 18. So similarly, let me remove the value of C to D. C to D, that is your x2. So that is your x2 value over there, right? So C value is what? X2 value, right? So x2 value becomes 1 minus 4 to the whole square plus 2 minus 3 to the whole square. Am I clear? So this comes out to be what? Minus 3 whole square plus minus and the whole square. When I'm solving this one here, I'll get 9 plus 1 over here. So this is your root 10 directly. Now we need to remove your DL length also. So let me remove the DL length here. D to A length, that is 1 minus 4 to the whole square plus 2 minus 5 to the whole square, isn't it? So this becomes your minus 3 whole square plus minus 3 your whole square. Similarly, you are having here 9 plus what? 9. So root of adding these two gives you root 18. Gives you root 18. So now you need to remove the diagonals AC and BD, right? AC diagonals you need to remove, and BC, B to D diagonals also you need to remove. So AB is and CD is 10. That is, let me write that AB is equal to CD. How much? Root 10, right? So similarly, let me write this one. BC is equals to DA. BC is equals to your DA is equals to root what? 18. Okay. Root 18. So similarly, let us do the next thing as well. Okay, so that the people don't get confused over here, and I will work as we do it, right? So A to C, what is the coordinate of A? 4 comma 5, 4 comma 3. A is your 4 comma 5. C is your 4 comma what? 3. Here B value is what? 7 comma 6. Here it is 7 comma 6, and D value is what? 1 comma 2. 1 comma 2. Let me remove this one over here. 1 minus 7 to the whole square plus 2 minus 6 to the whole square. So what do we left out over? If you are looking over here, the remainder of this one is minus 6 square plus minus 4 square, isn't it? So this is your 36 plus 16. Very good. So the resultant of this one is how much? Root 52 only, isn't it? Yeah. So let me remove this one. 4 minus 4 to the whole square. That is your 0. And the next is 3 minus 5 to the whole square. That is your root 4. Okay. So the resultant is should be your root 4. So as you are able to see that here also AC is not equivalent to your BD and AB is equal to your CD, and also I can say that BC is equal to your D of EA. Okay, let's see B. Okay, what is saying? It is a point T. He is saying a point T. Let me name it X comma Y. He is asking only to remove what the x-axis one. Okay, so I need to remove the distance of EA equivalent to your AB, isn't it? So how do I do that? The distance of E to A. Here I am taking A to be 2 comma minus 5, and I am taking the value of B to be minus 2 comma 9. So under the root of x2 minus x1, that is your x2 minus x1, I am taking here this has to be your 2 minus x2 whole square plus minus 5 of 0 to the whole squares. Hence you are looking at only x-axis, you are taking y to be 0. This is equated to your equivalent, that is minus 2 of x whole square plus what will get minus of 0 whole square. Yeah, 0 whole square, isn't it? So if I look at these two over here, like when I'm equating up these two, square is directly removed out, no problem. So this is your a minus b to the whole square. A minus b to the whole square. That is, I can write it as a square plus b square minus of 2 times of a b, isn't it? So this is the required one. So here a square comes out to be what? That you need to sort it out. Okay, so how do I do that? It's quite simple. Look at this one. This is your 4. A square is your 4 plus b square. B square is your x square, isn't it? B square is your x square minus 2 into a is how much? 2, and what is the value of b? Minus of your x. Minus of your x, isn't it? Hold on a second, let me like it directly. A second, okay. So equivalent to, I'm sorry, you are having what? You are having plus 25 plus 25 equivalent to the other side. If I look at the other side, a square is how much? 4 plus b square is your x square minus into 2 times of a is how much? Minus 2 of x plus 9 square is how much? 81. So when I'm solving this one out here, I'm getting 4 plus your x square minus 4x plus 25 equated to 4 plus your x square plus 4x plus 81, isn't it? Plus 81. If you're looking at the LHS, this number and this number is removed directly, so we are left out with only x square minus 4x and this one equated as. Okay. Similarly, I can remove here x square also, so because LHS is equal to RHS, you can do that one now. So whatever is left out, I'm taking the x comes the other side. So this x I'm shifting to the other side, equivalent to 81. Minus of I'm shifting this number to the other side. So this becomes how much? Minus 25. This is minus 8x equals to, you need to subtract how much? 81 out of 25. The resultant is how much? The resultant is how much? The resultant is your 56. Is your 56. So x is equals to, minus of x is equals to 56 by 8. When I am dividing this one, the resultant becomes as to be minus 7. Therefore, the required point, that is x comma 0, is nothing but your minus 7 comma 0 is the point which is equidistant. Is the point which is equidistant. Which is equidistant from the given points. I can write out from the given points. I hope this sum is clear. So let's look at the next sum. To look at the next sum, what you are having here. Okay, here they gave you the value of the equidistant. Okay, you need to remove the value of x. Let me take again here also considering the same thing, that is x is equal to 7, x comma 10, and b equals to 1 comma 15, and you are having a point, whatever it is. This distance is equated. This distance is equated to what a value. This distance itself is your n. The distance is given as n here, right? Now he is asking you to find the value of what? X square. As you are able to know that, I can write it over here directly that AB, the length of AB is equals to your what? N, given as it is, right? So using the distance formula, I'm just taking this one to be. So this is your x1, this is your y1, this is your x2, this is your y2. x2 minus x1 to the whole square plus y2 minus y1 to the whole square is equals to n. I'm having here. I'm shifting this root to the other side, so this becomes n square. Now this is a minus b to the whole square as it is. So what I will do here is I'll just write here. A square is your 1 square x square, that's your b square minus 2 times of a into b. So this is taken as a and this is taken as your b value. Plus, if you look at these differences, the difference is 8. 8 square you will be getting. So we'll do it in the next step. 1 plus x square minus 2x plus 64 equivalent to your 100. Isn't it equal to your 100? Now when I solve out these two over here, I am getting here x square minus of 2x plus 65 equals to 100. Now when I am shifting the other one, or else let me shift this number here inside. So I'll get x square minus 2x plus 65 minus 100 equivalent to your 0. Right. So what is the difference if I do that? I'll get x square minus 2x. The difference of these two is how much? The difference of these two is minus 35 equivalent to 0. Now you need to remove the what is this? The difference, the roots of this equation. The roots is, when I write here, I can write it as 7 into 5 directly. And when I'm subtracting these two, I'll have to build them. Means I can write as your x into x minus 7x plus 5x minus 7 into your 5 equals to 0. Dividing exactly into half. Now removing this side here. x into what is left out, x minus 7 is left out, and removing this side, directly I need to remove that one also. So what I can remove I out of it, minus 7 equal to 0. You need to say that the brackets numbers have to be same term over there. Okay. So the roots of this equation is x plus 5 equals to 0, or I can write here x minus 7 equivalent to 0. So that is your x is equals to minus 5, or x is equals to your 7 is your required answer. So therefore the value of x is minus 5 or 7. So let's look at the next answer. Find the value of y, and you have that one. Okay, he has given here p2q is equals to how much? 10. So the distance of these two is how much? x2 minus x1 to the whole square plus y2 minus y1 to the whole square equals to 10. I can write it. So this is your 8 square plus, isn't it? What can be written over here? Y plus 3 to the whole square equals to, now I am shifting the root to the RHS. This shifts out to be m square. So this is a 64 plus again a plus b to the whole square. That is your a square plus b square plus 2 into a into b equivalent to 100. So now I'm shifting this number inside and solving everything. Y square plus 9 plus 6 of y plus 64 minus 100 equivalent to 0. Minus of what? 100 equivalent to 0. Now you need to solve this one over here. To do that, let me add up these two. First thing is y square plus 6y. If I'm adding up these two, I'll be having 73 minus 100 equivalent to 0. Now the resultant is y square plus 6y. When I'm subtracting these two, the resultant is minus 27 equal to 0. This can be written as 9 into 3. Okay, 9 into 3. So how do I divide it? I can write it as y minus, y into y plus 9y minus 3y minus 9 into 3 equivalent to 0. Now dividing it exactly into half, that is your y equals to y of 9, and similarly the middle term should be minus of 3y plus 9 equivalent to 0. So y minus 3 equal to 0, or y plus 9 equal to 0. So y equals to 3 or y equals to minus 9 is your required answer. So let's look at the next sum. Find the radius of the circle. Okay, you need to remove the radius of a circle whose center is given. That's your 3 comma 2. And this is your minus 5 comma 6 is asking you to remove this radius. So the radius of the circle, that is r equivalent to under the root of the distance minus 5 minus 3 to the whole square plus 6 minus 2 to the whole square. That is root of minus 8 square. I'll get it here. And what I'll get it here minus 4 whole square. So this is your 64 plus 16. Okay, if you are adding up these two here, we'll get root 80. So how do I can write root 80? Root 80 can be written as 16 into 5. So the value of 16 is 4 root 5 square units is your required radius of the. Let me remove the distance of AB first of all. x2 minus x1 to the whole square plus y2 minus y1 to the whole square. Okay, so the resultant here is you are having 4 square plus you are having here 3 square, isn't it? So after this comes out your 16 and this is your 9, isn't it? So root of 25 is only 5. Next thing is, let me remove the distance of B to C. x2 is your 13, x1 is your 5 whole square plus 14 minus 8 whole square is equal to, now when I look at these two terms over here, I'll get, what I'll be getting? I'll be getting here 8 square plus, over here I'll be getting 6 square, isn't it? Isn't it? After this, so this is your 64 plus your 36. Okay. So if I'm adding these two out, I'll be getting root 100. So that is your value is only 10. Let's look at similarly, let's solve the distance of C to E. X2, that is your 13 minus 1 to the whole square plus 14 minus 5 to the whole square. So let's solve this. This is your 12 square plus 11 square, isn't it? Isn't it? So just you need to solve this one over here. So what you will be getting? You will be getting a 144 plus 121. When I'm adding these two here, I'll get 5 over here, and what is that? 6 over there, and what I will get? Wait. I think we did here wrong, right? Yeah. This value becomes 9 square. Okay, this value becomes 9 square, so this becomes 81. 81. So now you have 5 over here, you are having 12 over there, 1 over there, 220. Right. The root value of this one is 50. Okay. So when I am adding here AB plus BC, I am getting CA. Okay. So this is a rule which required to be known. Okay. Now here, what happens is, whenever you are adding two sides of a triangle, that should be greater than your third side. Then only it is possible to draw a triangle. In this situation, we cannot. In this situation, triangle ABC cannot be formed. You should be knowing this. Okay. So let's look at the next one. I think this is your last sum in the exercise, most precisely. So let's see. Find a relationship between x and y is equidistant from the points. Similarly, as I have drawn earlier, that is your a value minus comma a. This is your required diagram. P is x comma y, P is minus 3 comma minus 5. Okay. Now he is asking you to get this equidistant. See, if you look at this diagram over here, what can I get it? I can interpret it that AP length is equals to TB length, isn't it? Isn't it? So let us directly remove the values of the distance of these two. I am taking x2 as this is your x2 minus of 2 to the whole square plus y2 minus y1 to the whole square equivalent to, now this is your value minus 3 minus of x to the whole square plus minus y minus y to the whole square. See, the roots are being removed directly. So this is your, you need to solve this one, x plus 2 to the whole square, that is your a plus b to the whole square, y minus 8 to the whole square, here minus 3 minus x to the whole square plus minus 5 minus y to the whole square. So you are having this type of equations to, you should be doing this equation. So this is your a square plus b square 2 into a into b, 2 into b, okay, 2 into a into b plus y square plus a square is a 64 minus 2 into a into what b, isn't it? Equivalent to, this is your a square plus b square minus plus 3 times of x. I'm writing this directly as there is no area to write it. Okay. So here we have 25 plus y square. Okay, plus n times of y. Okay. Now let me sort this one down neatly. So you are having here x square See, if you look at this here, your resultant is your 4x, plus, look at it, this number, and eventually look at it, this number. I can add up these two here, right? So this is your 68 plus 5 square. Now doing these two into here is your 16 y equivalent to. Now if you look over here, I can add up these numbers directly, right? So I'll get here how much? I'll get here 34 plus x square plus 3x plus y square plus n times of y. See, you just need to remove an equation. Okay, that's it. No need to remove the values of x and y. So in LHS side, I can see that x square is here and RHS x square is over here, and then y square is on LHS removed out with y square on the RHS. Is anything else we can remove it out? No. So what we'll do is we'll take all the variables on left side and the numbers to the other side. We'll be taking the variables to the left side and the numbers to the other side. So here I will be getting 4x minus your 16y minus 3x minus ny, isn't it? Yeah, I need to shift this one over here and I need to shift this one also the other side. Equivalent to, now I'm shifting the numbers. I'm shifting this number over here. Here it is your 6x. Okay, so that is your 6x. So that's just 6x. Now shifting this 6x the other side, you are left with minus of 2x. Okay, minus of 2x. Let me check the y variables also. Here we are having y variable here, and here this is 25 y 10 2. So the y variable is what? Y variable, yeah, everything is correct. So here minus 26 y. Okay, see 68 minus your 34 is obviously it is your 34 only, right? So I'll get on the right hand side as 34. I'm shifting this on the other side. Minus 2x minus 26y plus 34 equal to 0. I'm taking this negative symbol inside. So I'll get 2x plus 26y plus 34 equals to 0. Now dividing the equation by what number? You need to divide the equation by 2. So that the resultant end result is your 17 equivalent to 0. This is your required condition of the equation. Hello. Thank you.